Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this is the New Moon Egyptian God slash Goddess reading for life path numbers 18 through 20. Alright, so for this, what you do to get your life path number is you count up the letters in your name. So when you get that number, if you're a man, you get certain gods, and if you're a woman, you get certain goddesses. Each number, a lot of these numbers, it goes from 1 to 32, and a lot of them have multiple gods and multiple goddesses in them. Now, if you're a man, you get your god. The energy that is expressed through you, the energy that you have, it's pretty much like the zodiac. And for a woman, you get a goddess, all right? There are multiple for 18, there are multiple for 19, and well, there's only one for 20, so you guys will be good for that one. But you pretty much do the research on which gods and goddesses that I name, and then you find that energy. But I'm going to give you guys a reading according to the masculine and feminine, and not for each god and goddess. So again, what you do is you find out, you count the letters in your name, first, middle, last, not junior, not senior, not the third, the name that you were born with. So if you are married, not that name, all right? If you change your last name. So for 18, if you have 18 letters in your name, if you're a woman, your energy would be Ma'at. If you're a man, your energy would be Kefra or Harmaku. 19, if you have 19 letters in your name, if you're a male, your energy would be Raharu Kodi or Horus. All right, those are two different gods. Raharu Kodi is one god, and then Horus is one god. 19, if you're a woman, that would be Pashet, Sekhmet, and Ma'u, three different gods. And if you have 20 letters in your name, your energy would be, if you are a man, Horus as a baby, and then Isis as a virgin. And virgin only means, in spirituality, or in ancient Kemet, it meant under the age of 20 or just a young woman. All right, how you doing? No, so this isn't your life path number according to the Western. This is life path number according to ancient Egypt. So how you get this life path number is adding up the letters in your name. The number of letters in your name would give you your life path number. My name has 18 letters in it. So for me, my energy would be Kefra or Harmaku. All right, if you're a woman, 18 letters in your name means that you have the energy of Ma'at. All right. So for 18, Ma'at, we're gonna start with the ladies. 22. For the rest of them, I'm gonna be teaming up with a couple more people, and they are gonna be helping me put this information out and read you guys. So Ma'at. So the new moon is going to deliver to you the opportunity to improve your environment. This environment is going to give you, is going to be, this environment is your environment. This could be a mental environment, this could be your actual relationships, this can mean a lot of things. Your work environment, your workspace is going to raise in vibration. You're going to need self-love in order to create a better space for yourself. All right, right now you need to be focusing on how you're going to invoke the universe into your mind, body, soul, and in these environments for you to be able to raise the vibration of those things, to give you more health. So the new moon is going to give you opportunities, new opportunities to alter the spaces in your life. And this can also mean, when you do magic, and when you try to change your life, you're going to need space in order to be able to usher in new energies. If you're looking for a roommate and you only have a one-bedroom apartment, that is going to be a little bit harder for you to do. Like a two-bedroom apartment, if you have someone to split the rent, we'll say something like that. If you want a car, you have to get a license first in America. So that would be a good example for cleansing your space. All right, and for the males, we're gonna have Kefra, which is me, the beetle-headed goddess. I mean, the beetle-headed god. He is the teenage version of Ra. He would be the the morning sun, the teenage version of the sun. All right, and then Harmaku. I looked up Harmaku. This means the child. This means the child of the virgin, represented by the white vulture of Neith. All right. So we have the teenage version of Ra, and then the child of the virgin, represented by the white vulture of Neith, Harmaku and Kefra. Oh, I need to stop shuffling these cards like I'm in a casino. They're getting a little bent up. All right. So this new moon is gonna give those with the number 18 a new. It's gonna give you a new opportunity to express your individuality through karmic completion. So there's gonna be opportunities for balance in order to improve the self, in order to improve the self-love. And right now you're gonna require some healing, definitely. You're gonna require some healing. There's gonna be a need for forgiveness, a lot of throat chakra activity. So we have karmic completion is what you need. All right, and individuality. The new moon is gonna give you more opportunities to express your individuality and to get things done. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to grow your self-love. All right, and then we have Ra, Haru, Cody. In ancient Egypt, we're gonna start with the males for the men for 19. In ancient Egypt, when there would be a generational gap between different practices of their spiritualities, they would combine those who were they would combine different gods. All right, so Ra, Haru, Cody. You know, Haru is Horus, and Ra was the original sun god. And as time went on, you know, different cultures in Egypt started to worship and represent their lives differently according to the past and their own understanding. All right, so they would combine their gods a lot of the times. So this is for the men for if their life path number is 19. Okay, so what you need right now is you need to be focusing on the amount of love that you're expressing in your life. The end result is going to be you having to alter the relationships that you are in. And that's not only meaning romantic relationships, it also means platonic relationships, it also means relationships with your family. All right, so you're going to have a lot of opportunities for love to be introduced into your life. I'm getting that you need to be looking for love in your actions and introducing something to your life. More activities, art, music, and inspiring yourself to love in order to improve the relationships that are going on in your life. All right, so looking for love and through action, through definite intentional action. Now for the women, we have Pashet, who is a lion goddess of war, Sekhmet, who is one of my favorite goddesses. She is a lion goddess, and Ra created her in order to cleanse the earth of all those who made fun of him, and she killed a lot of people and shed and it was bloody. All right, and Ma'u is the fire cat goddess and is thought to be the personification of Ra. All right, so this is for the women who have 19 letters in their name. Lost count for 2 seconds. Moving too fast. How you doing, Kayla? All right, now 19 for the women. We have the universe is going to be. You need to be asking the universe, and I say this every reading, but you guys need to be asking this new moon to give for signs and making sure that you don't ask for money. You don't do any money rituals. You do opportunity rituals. That's always been my philosophy. You know, the opportunities always last longer than the actual currency. So you need to be asking the new moon for opportunities, asking the new moon for signs, and not actual answers, signs, symbols, so you can determine what needs to be going on from a deeper place. All right, and the end result is you having a power up. 19, woman, you having a power up manifestation. You need to be careful. You need to be monitoring your thoughts. You need to be journaling. You need to be making sure that you socialize so people can give you feedback on what you're doing, because a power boost is not always the best thing for everyone, all right? So be careful, because you will have a power boost when you start to receive those signs, receive those symbols, and get those messages from the new moon, from the universe. Awesome. And then lastly, we have 20, which is for the men. This is Horus as a baby, and then for baby Jesus, and for the women, this is Isis as a virgin. And remember, virgin also, only means under 20, or a young woman, or a teenager. So Isis as a teenager or under the age of 20, and then Horus as a baby. How you doing, Brittany? Thank you, Maya. I'm sorry. Oops. Good. I pulled these cards yesterday, actually. So we have healing and parenting for Horus as a baby for the men. All right, what you need to be taking time out to focus on healing, not necessarily your health, but the actions that you are taking to better your life, the actions that you are taking to improve your lifestyle. There needs to be energy and motion. There needs to be more emotion. There needs to be more intention. The end result is going to be the new moon giving you the ability. It's going to equip you with the ability to heal. And I pulled 66 healing, and then I pulled 63 parenting. All right, of course, again, we see this number 666, which is the number of the sun, which is the number of the original Trinity, the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. But that's not exactly, it's not that. That's where they got it from. They actually got the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost from the number 666. The number 666 is creation, destruction, and preservation. All right, the lower octane version of the element ether. Very important number, very great number. All right. So the end result is going to be you re-engineering your life, you having the power and the ability, the control that you need to push yourself in the right direction, to walk down the path that you would like to walk down. All right, giving yourself the strength to be an individual and have more control of your life. And healing is going to get you that, and the new moon is going to give you the energy to heal yourself and to take back control of your life. So that's really important for you guys. And then lastly, how you doing, Melanie? Lastly, we have Isis as a virgin, as a teenager, under the age of 20, as a young woman for the ladies. All right, 20 letters in your name. I'm really excited to see my other people do the rest of these once I shoot them this information. Now, other people, this information is fairly new to me, and a lot of these guys, you can't just Google them, so it's gonna be a small challenge for us to get this information together and to be on one accord, because a lot of them, they're the Greeks took it and just turned it into something else, and they gave them all these different names, which is no, what you got? Ra, Haru, Cody. Okay, yeah, that's Ra and Haru, and Horus means Haru and all this. So it's gonna take some time. It shouldn't take too long, but it's gonna take some time. All right, so the ladies, if you have 20 letters in your name, what you need is self-discipline. You need to be asking this new moon for self-discipline. This this can also be translated into you needing more self-love. You needing more self-care. All right, and in order to build self-discipline, you're going to need more self-love. You're going to need a lot of self-love. You're going to need a lot of affirmation of love, and you're going to need a lot of knowledge of not only self but love and discipline. All right, so asking the new moon to inviting the love of the new moon into your mind, body, and soul this new moon. All right, and the end result is going to be a happy ending. You're going to be in a new phase. All right, 9 being the number of completion, and 3 being the number 9 being the number of completion, and 3 being the number of understanding. Okay, and then 9 plus 3 is 12, which is 3. So it's going to be a cycle. There's going to be a new cycle that is starting when you master the art of self-love, and self-love is converted into into self-discipline. It's not even converting it; it's going to generate it. All right. Think of the sun. Think of self-love as the sun, and then self-discipline as vegetables. All right, or a tan. So that's what's going to happen for you guys. I hope Melanie is the Egyptian goddess of the night. That's awesome. I did not know that. So actually, interestingly enough, 18 for me is Kefra. All right, and which I already said is the morning sun. And my name is Hebrew, but they got that from Egypt. They got that from the Egyptian name. It's spelled exactly the same, but the Egyptians didn't use vowels, so there's only one A and there's no O. And then backwards it means AAR, backwards is of course Ra, and then on means the morning sun, the teenage stages of the morning sun. So it seemed like that was definitely fate, and I definitely feel that this is something that everybody should invest their time into doing research on. Later, Kefra became Ra, and then he combined himself with the Egyptian creator god Atum. Okay, so eventually he would be Atum Ra. He would come to be Atum Ra, and I really appreciate all these myths and all this information and all these beautiful gems that I find in doing the research, proper research, and gaining this knowledge. So I hope you guys found some value in this. Post how many letters are in your name so I can see where we are as far as the ranges of the numbers that we need to be doing. Um, Let me know if you thought this was accurate, if you had 18, 19, or 20 letters in your name. That's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to share this video to groups because I cannot do that now. Not until tomorrow. But you guys have a happy, safe new moon and a happy, safe Super Bowl. Again, just please don't send any positive energy to the Patriots to win, because I don't want to watch them win again, and again and again and again. All right, and then send me positive energy so I can find this apartment. Going apartment hunting is so hard. I don't know why. I spent hundreds of dollars on these freaking apartment applications, and no luck. But that's it, man. All love, peace.